Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Aquarium Online Academy. My name is James. I work here in the Education Department at the Aquarium of the Pacific in Long Beach. Jen is at the controls for all the fun stuff behind me here. Kaya is on question control. We already have some questions rolling in. You're welcome to text in questions about our friends, the octopus, today. Jen put the number down here so you can check out what number to text questions to. Just remember that text rates apply. What's that, Jen? What? What? There's something on my shoulder? I don't see it. Ah! You could have shared that earlier, Jen. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not actually a real octopus, but we're going to talk all about these amazing animals today. And so you can participate, we want you to text questions. Kaya is the fastest writer in the department, so she'll be able to write your questions as quickly as possible because people have a lot of questions about octopus and their relatives. They're very different from us, but they have a lot of similar needs. So we can talk about what does an octopus need to survive, and then we'll figure out all the things that they do to do that survival. So our friend the octopus, we should actually look at something more like a picture of a real octopus, right? Our stuffed animal can help a lot, but let's look at the real thing. What do you notice about octopus? What is something you've even heard about an octopus before? What is this one doing? I mean, it looks like me when it's cold morning and I just want to sleep and my cat will not let me sleep anymore. She's like, oh, go away. Push more things out so I can hide. They hide in small spaces and crevices. Both of these pictures, the image and the video, are the giant Pacific octopus. So that's the one that we have, probably the most notable version of octopus here at the aquarium. We have had a few other species though, so we do get a variety of them. But one of the things you'll end up missing is that there's not a lot of octopus in an exhibit together. Whenever you see our octopus, only the one. They're very territorial. They don't really like being around other octopus. They definitely maintain that social distancing. Except for one kind, the big eye octopus. We can put multiple big eye octopus together in one space. So, most octopus are going to be solitary. There's a few other species of octopus that'll group up, but most of them just by themselves. So that is one behavior that they've adapted to have that can help with survival. Because that means they're not competing with each other for other things, other resources, food, space, habitats, homes, places to hide. All right, so we'll talk about, remember, the things they need to survive. So what else do you think an animal needs to survive besides a home, a place to be? Let's think about things that we do to survive. What do we have to do all the time or every day in order to survive? Oh, I need oxygen. I have to be able to breathe. Well, we have lungs to breathe. How does an octopus breathe? Does an octopus have lungs? Animals that live in the ocean and breathe water don't have lungs. They have, yeah, that's right, gills. They have gills to breathe with. So that's where they exchange the oxygen and carbon dioxide. They get oxygen in their gills by sucking in some of that water. Here we go. Here's the siphon that is releasing water. You can actually see right here, water is being pumped out of the siphon, and then it trades and it sucks into the part of the body called the mantle cavity. And this is where we need my special stuffed animal friend to help out again. When you look at an octopus, where's the head? The whole thing looks like a head, right? No. Our octopus friend disagrees. Only the head is here. It's just this middle segment. And then the rest of this is like their tummy. So on us, it'd be kind of like this. This is where all of their organs are at, all the guts you might consider. So the intestines, the reproductive organs, the gills are all in here. This is called the mantle in an animal like an octopus or a mollusk. This is the mantle. And then all these tentacles are like the legs or podia, and they are on the opposite end. So our body has appendages or podia strewn around, and our head is on one side, and our rest of our organs are in the middle. Well, an octopus is a little different. They're very segmented to organs, guts, head, legs. So this is where they get the name cephalopod, because their head is attached to their legs. So if you want to be an octopus, you couldn't really do this challenge easily because you'd have to detach your arms and legs from your body, glue them to your face, and now you're an octopus. That's not so easy. So they breathe inside here. They suck the water into the mantle cavity, just like we'll watch on this video. See, it kind of looks like when we inhale or exhale, like our chest will fill with air. We're bringing oxygen into a cavity in our chest, whereas they're bringing water into the cavity where the rest of everything is. Their tummy, basically. Their mantle cavity. So that's how they breathe. We have to eat. We have to intake food. Now, because we are a terrestrial animal, we also have to intake water. Octopus, is over there. Octopus don't really take in water like we do. So their food will contain some of the water they need to survive. Their bodies will also process water differently than ours do, often through their gills. So their bodies don't process water like we do, but they do need to eat. In order for the species to survive, they have to reproduce. They have to be able to move around at least at some point in their life. Octopus are not the best swimmers, but they can kind of swim. They're really good at crawling around. So they're mobile at some point. They have to get nutrients or food. They have to be able to reproduce in some point so they can keep the species going. And they have to be able to get oxygen. So there's some basic needs. Now, we just talked about a little bit of the things that an octopus needs to survive. But some of your questions were already asking about this. So we had a great series of questions come in. Well, all right, folks, we're going to have to pause on our program here. We have to actually evacuate the building. So I apologize, but we're going to have to continue later.